Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23ABC News Midday starts now.
And good morning. Thanks for tuning in to 23ABC News at 11 a.m. I'm Mike Hart.
And I'm Danielle Kernkamp. Topping our news at this hour, tens of thousands of people were ordered to evacuate overnight when a wildfire erupted near the 405 freeway. More than 100 people reportedly showing up at an emergency shelter in Westwood.
You're looking at live aerial pictures right now from KABC. Thousands of homes currently threatened by the flames. However, we are hearing from officials at UCLA at this hour. They tell us that classes have been canceled, but the campus is not directly threatened by any flames right now. Night flying helicopters began the attack in the pre-dawn hours. Larger aircraft planes and more water dropping helicopters also dropping pink retardant right now throughout the area. You can kind of see the stains on the hillside there. This all started in the Sepulveda Pass at about 1:30 this morning on the side of the 405 freeway at Getty Center Drive. Now, it's unknown right now, unclear basically, the number of homes or buildings that were either destroyed or damaged. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti said the fire is 500 acres and growing. The Getty Center is currently not being threatened. And on this shot right here, you don't really see any active fire in these pictures right here. A lot of smoke and whatnot. So we'll continue to monitor this. We'll bring you new information the moment we get it.
PG&E officials issued an all clear for safety inspections and restoration work this morning, but it may not last very long. Even though they gave the all clear today, more dry, windy weather could mean shutoffs later this week. Officials say they're monitoring the weather ahead of a third consecutive severe wind event, which could lead to a potential power safety shutoff tomorrow. And according to the SoCal Edison website, this morning more than 20,000 Kern County customers are under threat of losing power. Those customers include residents in Tehachapi, Bear Valley Springs, Kernville, and Tejon Ranch, just to name a few. Right now, no estimated time of when these customers could lose power if they move forward with those shutoffs.
All right, let's bring in Amani Stevens. She is sitting in for Elena Rusk at this hour. And you know what? We're not completely out of the woods, no pun intended, in this entire situation as well.
No, we're not. Exactly. Right now, there is a red flag warning that's in effect, and it has been in effect since last night. That's going to be in effect until 6 p.m. tonight for our mountain areas. So we're tracking that critical fire weather, and because of those gusty winds and low humidity levels, that creates that risk for a fire. And also, gusty winds bring the possibility of blowing dust and haze. We can see along the skyline the haze that we from the fires south of us as well as north of us, bringing on that haze to us. There's also a hard freeze watch that's going to come in late Wednesday night until Thursday morning. So you want to make sure your pets are kept indoors, and that may impact crops. So right now we're sitting at 60, and across the board the radar 60 in Bakersfield, 46 in McFarland, 43 in Lebec, and 40 in Tehachapi. So temperatures are pretty cool for today, and they're going to get even colder throughout the week. And taking a look at wind speeds right now, it's picking up a little bit south of us, but hopefully that will die down toward later part of the day.
All right, Amani, thank you. Meantime, homicide investigators working to figure out what led to a deadly shooting in Wasco overnight. Sheriff deputies called out just before 2 o'clock to a shooting at the North 40 Bar, which is near the Amigos Meat Market at the corner of E Street and Highway 46 in Wasco. Deputies found an Hispanic male in an alley with gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was pronounced dead at the scene. There is currently no suspect information at this time. We'll continue to update you on this as soon as we get more information.
Bakersfield police are investigating an alleged shooting that occurred in southwest Bakersfield on Sunday night. Derek Jenkins says he was sitting in a parked car with two other people on Stein Road at around 7 last night when another car pulled up, shot at them, and drove away. Jenkins says he was in a car with his cousin and her boyfriend. About 6 to 7 shots rang out from around the corner on Country Place Lane. His cousin was hit in the back and the boyfriend in the leg twice. Both were taken to the hospital, but Jenkins says they will be okay. The red Chevy that they were sitting in shows bullet holes on the right side.
It was a big shock, man. I didn't know what to do. I panicked out. I ran to the backyard thinking I was going to get hit too. Luckily, I didn't get hit, you know what I mean? But man, it just sucked. I really wish I would have got hit instead of my cousin, but stuff is just like that, you know, I guess.
BPD responded to the scene. Jenkins described the vehicle that fled as possibly being a black Dodge Charger. We reached out to BPD, but I haven't heard back yet. We'll keep you updated as new information becomes available.
Bakersfield city officials taking steps to make Bakersfield green again. The city announced a $1.5 million replanting project, replacing more than 35,000 plants that were removed during the drought. The initiative kicks off this month and will last through May of next year. Contractors and the Recreation and Parks District are planting 10 different species that are known for their low water use. The first locations you'll get to see the new greenery are around Olive Drive and on Pacheco Road between H and Hughes Streets. It's being paid for through Measure N funds. The city hopes it will enhance neighborhoods and parks and improve the quality of life for its residents.
The average price of gas in the U.S. is dropping, but that's not the case here in Bakersfield. The average price of gas in the U.S. dropped to an average price of $2.68. Here at home, the latest average price is a little more than $4 a gallon. Gas Buddies reporting the lowest price locally is $3.63. You can find that at either the Varsity Station on Baker Street or the On-the-Go food store on River Boulevard. And for a map of local gas prices, you can head to our website, turnto23.com.
Today, it's a chance to recognize the heroic men and women who make it their business to take immediate action when disaster strikes. It is National First Responders Day. In honor of that, one local restaurant's inviting first responders to stop by and have lunch on them. Wickie's Wine Dive and Grill on Ming Avenue is offering a free sack lunch for first responders today from right now until 2 p.m. The lunch includes a Wickie's classic burger, some chips, cookie, fruit, and a drink. A drive-through will be open for on-duty personnel who pull up in their emergency vehicles. If you're off-duty, they say stop by and enjoy lunch on the patio. In other news, the Board of Supervisors gearing up to hold a special meeting regarding the homeless issue in Kern County. Supervisors will declare a homeless shelter crisis in our borders. The proposed resolution establishes an emergency project to expedite the repairs to and replacement of existing facilities. It also looks to speed up the process of constructing a low-barrier shelter off O Street in Bakersfield. The board approved that shelter in September. The special meeting for supervisors set for tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Teaching kids to go green may not be an easy task, but a superhero known as the Eco Hero is returning to Kern County to show them how.
Be a little bug, don't be a little bug, don't be a little bug. If you see little, better pick it.
Isn't it so catchy?
Sorry, what was it again?
Don't be a litter bug.
I want you to sing it or
I
rap it.
was dancing.
Okay, all right.
It's from Mr. Eco himself. The Eco Hero will be flying into Virginia Avenue and Sandrini Elementary Schools in Bakersfield, and each show's performed with the philosophy that every kid can change the world. Mr. Eco teaches a variety of ecology topics like waste reduction, recycling, and litter prevention.
Eco.
Yep.
Switching gears now, Halloween is not officially till Thursday, actually, but if you're looking for a safe way to enjoy some festivities a little early, there's several events for you. The Delano Police Department is hosting its 2019 Trunk or Treat event tonight. It's free. It's happening at Cesar Chavez Park from 4 to 7 p.m. Now, we're told the entrance line gets cut off at 6:30, which means no more kids in. So get there early. Dress in your best costume. There are several contests based on your age. They begin at 4:15, actually, the contest, with the infant toddler group, very cute, and are judged every 15 minutes. Meantime, Assemblyman Rudy Salas is partnering up with local community groups to host a couple of trunk or treat events all week. One is also tonight in Shafter at the Youth Center from 6 to 8:30. Keep an eye out for these events across the county. There are still 5 more trunk or treats coming at you, hosted by Assemblyman Salas this week.